안녕하세요. Guys, it's Wit. I've seen a lot of people getting frustrated online about the grind for Nell. Some of them said they cannot get the parts to drop. Some of them say they keep getting duplicates. And as someone who has gotten Nell within the first week, I've learned a few things that I would want to share with you guys. That way that can lessen the burden of the grind. First thing first, there is the benefit for completing Nell. So the developer give you an incentive to complete Nell as soon as you can. So if we go to the event page, and you can see the breakthrough with Nell event. It's 20 day, 10 hours left. And they give you all these things once you complete Nell. So you get Nell, you put some catalyst on there, energy activator, and you get all this nice loot. Another big benefit for completing Nell is the web event. So when you complete Nell in the web event, just in case you didn't know about it, so there's this web event right here. So in the web event, one of the things they ask you to do is to complete Nell. Once you complete Nell in game, then you are going to get some points, as you can see right here. Once you get those points, and with those points, you are going to use them towards the progress of this event. And you can see at each step, every time you move, you claim those rewards. Let's say, for instance, when I have 20 points right now, but once I completed Nell, I had about 43, but I used some of them. But for the purpose of this video, if I hit move, then you can see I am getting the rewards. And you keep moving and you keep getting the rewards. You see, there's a lot of nice things that you are getting. So this one costs 25. So I won't be able to get this right now. But once I get a few more, 6 more, then I'll be able to claim this. So that is going to be nice. So like I said, I don't have enough points right now. So getting Nell has a lot of benefit to it. And also when you are completing stuff in the action planes that relates to Nell, you're also going to make points towards those things. So we're going to talk about this. Anyway, let's go back in game. Now, one of the things that I would highly recommend that you do, especially if you are struggling to get parts for Nell, just do the weeklies. So if we go back to the event and into the action planes event, you can see there are those weeklies that you can do. There are dailies and there are weeklies. You do the weeklies, then you are going to get stuff. And one of the best things that you are going to get for doing the weeklies is this right here. You get this arcade loot box and you get 2 pieces of parts for Nell that you can claim once you complete this. All you gotta do, just complete some mission on the planes, then you're gonna be good to go. So if I go to action plane, when you are completing those missions right here, and you're doing things, and you are going to accumulate some progress, and you can claim this box. And once you claim this box, then you can get 2 parts. Now, the next thing I would actually ask you to prioritize is doing Wall Crasher whenever it is available. Just keep tab on the Wall Crasher. Every hour in the hour it is going to spawn, so just go and do it. Even if you don't have a Serena, just go in there. There should be enough Serena for you to get it clear, and from there you have a chance to get Nell parts. The first part that I get for Nell was from Wall Crasher, so I know there is a big chance that when you complete this, you will get parts for Nell. So do not neglect this guy. The next thing should be automatic if you are playing the game. So when you log into the game, then you completing this event. So as soon as you log in, you're going to get presented with a reward. And after 4 days, when you log in, you're going to see that you're going to have this box. This box contains Nell parts. So you can use this box to pick up a part that you are missing. So that makes the grind a lot easier because you get to choose the part that you want. So that's a very, very good benefit for you. So, but if you miss more parts and you still get bad RNG, then after the 15 days, you're gonna get another chance. I'm pretty sure by that time, unless RNG hates you, then you should be able to get Nell. Then you can use these box for something else, like the weapon or the bikes. It is a very good box to get to catch up on those rewards. Now, if all else fails from those things I just told you, then the next thing is go to the pity system. So if we go to the library right now, you can see that you have a targeting system for the loot. And I would highly advise that if you want to get it fast, then just target one at a time. One or two, and make things go a lot faster. Because let's take a look at the update, what the developers had said. When you have more than one, then your progress is slower. That means your progress, your percentage is divided within all those targeted loot that you put on the targeting bar. So just remember that. Link will be in the description for you if you want to look at the update to read it and see exactly what it says. So if you want to go fast, just target fewer parts. Now, when it comes to targeting parts, there's one thing that you can do to manage the farm. So you can see right here, I got on this side right here, those target items. This is going to help you track what you get, because sometimes you might come back here, you're grinding, and then you weren't paying attention, you don't know that you get something, and you're going to see this thing is going to stay at 0. The thing is, as soon as you get a part, it resets. So you might see 0, but you don't know that you get the part. But if you have this right here, it will show you that you get the part. Then that way you can just go and click off of it, and then that will go away and you can just target another one. Now, the best way to target this thing right here, let's say for instance you want to target Nell, then just go to Descendant for instance. Click on Nell, and then what you want to do, you want to go to the actual part. Like you can see I have the little target in here, that's why you see the Nell one is on there. So if I click on one of them, let's say, for example, you see it says tracking on, and for me on the controller is Y. So if I'm going to click on it, then it's going to put a tracker that is going to go on the bar. And that's the one that I just target. And the fact that I have a part on there, it says 1 of 1. So whenever you get something drop, that's what it's going to show. It's going to show 1 of 1. That is what you are going to see. But if you have more than one drop, then it's going to say 2 of 1, etc., etc. And then once that is done, that you know you get the part, all you got to do is just take the tracker off, then you can track something else. Then you are going to do this same thing for the gun, the same thing for the bikes. So those do the same thing. Now, here's the thing, right? So when you are targeting those things right here, let's click on this for instance. See this one right here? This one is the Orca loot. So everything that I'm going to get on this one right here are going to be in relation to this bike, right? But if we take an example, for instance, let's say I go with this one and I go on the bike, and then if I try to get the info on this one and I said I want to do this one, you see blueprint right here. So if I click on blueprint, this one has a lot more items on there. So that means you have a 6.25% chance in comparison to this one right here. If you get fewer parts, then that's 25%. So that is a better way to track it as far as my experience. But I can tell you how to play the game. You can still put those, again, at the end of the day, it's RNG. You could get the loot that way, because as soon as they drop, then they are going to go to your inventory. And to tell the truth, to be honest with you, by doing it this way, I was able to get Nell within the first week, and I already got the gun cooking, and I make a lot of progress towards the bike. As you can see, when I show the bike, you can see that I have the parts. Now, for this one, I'm only missing one part, which is the one that I am targeting right now. But I'm not really in a hurry to get it, so that's why I'm not doing one by one. But I know for a fact, if you want to get it faster, when I have fewer in there, I was getting more progress. So that's the way that you should try to do it. Now, the next thing I'm going to bring to your attention is that, okay, you are getting your parts, but you want to craft it, right? So this is something that you need to avoid. So when you go to research, and this thing right here, you might be tempting to go and just do something like Serena. You're going to get this thing so you can get the boost for Serena, for the trigger modules, right? Do not do it. The reason why I say do not do it, just wait till you get your Nell, then you can just go and do other things. Because as you can see right here, if we click on this thing, the entropium is shared between this item and Nell. So if you go ahead and just use those things, then when you want to craft a part for Nell, then you are not going to be able to do it because it's taking away those entropiums that you are going to need to just craft Nell, and you are going to be going slower than you want to. As I can show you right here, as you can see, this got entropium. You got 100 that you need for each part for Nell. So if you go and start crafting those axiom crystal, then you are taking away entropium from crafting Nell. So just be aware of that. After you grinded so hard to get her, and now you want to level her up as fast as possible, this is a tip I am going to give you. Just go here and then just do the special operation heart. Now, this right here, this special operation, the developer put it in the game specifically for you to upgrade your descendant as fast as possible. So this is what's going to give you more XP. But if you do this one, you're going to get XP, but you're going to get less XP during this one. But this one is for weapons. You're going to get more weapons XP on this one, more descendant XP on this one. But you're going to get progress in both, but it's just one is going to be more than the other. Now, that is not to say that you cannot do other things. When you do other things, you can still get XP. There's a lot of XP to be had because in Axion Plains, when you play there, you can make a lot of progress. When you do Sigma sectors, you make a lot of progress towards XP. And also, when you do infiltration, you can see that you will make a lot of progress towards XP. It's just a matter of what you like to do, what you're trying to do. And let's say, for instance, if I click on this right here for invasion, and when you look at the invasion, so when we click on this right here, so if you click on 400%, you can see that you get 314,000 XP. So you can just experiment to see between this and the mission that I told you that is designated for XP and those missions and see which one is best for you. And then you can just go ahead and do whatever you like. Anyway, that's all we have. Hopefully this helps you out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.